In the Oklahoman story from a couple weeks ago that looked at some testimony, apparently the director hadn't had a performance review in maybe ever. I mean, would that be something that falls under your committee's purview, and do you foresee something like that happening on a regular basis?
You know, I have only heard stories that there's not been an official performance review of the director the last couple of 3 years. I haven't asked that question specifically yet, but I am the chair of the Performance and Evaluation Committee as well, and it is the role of that committee to evaluate the performance of the director and to make any recommendation as to compensation. So I'll be moving that direction in the days, weeks, months to follow.
Commissioner Dow has expressed concerns regarding the Budget Committee in the past about being structured in a way so that it doesn't have to meet the Open Meeting Act. Will your committee meetings follow the Open Meeting Act, whether it has to or not, have public meetings, set agendas, things like that?
Well, certainly having to comply with the Open Meetings Act becomes more cumbersome in the conduct of a committee. But it's certainly appropriate to let the public know all that's going on with the Commission as a whole and with its committees. But to ask all 9 members to be a part of my committee, I think is a stretch. I want to find those members who have a real interest in serving and who have strengths that make them more than able to serve. And if that ends up being 3 or 4, I'm content with that.
But if it is, say, 3 or 4, will you still have public open meetings that people and other commissioners can attend with no problem?
The makeup and the conduct of the committee is one of those issues that I'll be focusing on as chair of the Organizational Structure Committee. We are going to examine the role not only of the Commission, but what are the responsibilities of each committee? How should they conduct themselves? So I'll be looking at that issue as well.